Imagine a world long, long ago. Vast plains stretched under an ancient sun. Strange creatures roamed these lands. Among them, an unlikely ancestor, the ancestor of our ocean giants, dolphins and orcas, sleek and powerful. They were not always swimmers. Their story began on solid ground. These early relatives were quite different. They were mammals, warm-blooded like us. They had legs and hooves, perhaps. They walked the earth, breathing air directly, searching for food among plants or small animals. Life on land was their entire existence. The vast blue ocean was a different realm, but change was coming, slowly, surely. Evolution was nudging them toward the water. Rivers and shallow seas offered new chances, new opportunities for survival, for thriving. The first steps into the water were tentative, wading in, seeking fish or other morsels. This was not a sudden decision, of course. It was a journey over countless generations, but the evidence is there, hidden in fossils. Their journey is one of nature's most profound stories. The journey from land to water was epic. It spanned millions of glorious years. Fossil records tell this amazing story. Scientists have found ancient bones of creatures in between land and sea. One such creature is called Pachycetus. It lived near rivers in a dry landscape. It could hear better underwater than on land. Its ears were already changing, adapting. This was an early sign of things to come. Later came animals like Ambulocetus. Its name means walking whale. It could walk on land with large feet, but it was also a strong swimmer. Like a crocodile, it hunted in the water. Its body was becoming longer, more streamlined. Its legs were still useful on the shore. But the call of the water grew stronger. It spent more and more time submerged. The ocean was becoming its true home. As generations passed, legs changed further. Hind legs became smaller, less useful for walking. Eventually, they disappeared almost entirely. Forelimbs transformed into flippers, tails developed powerful muscles, a magnificent transformation driven by necessity. The bodies of dolphins and orcas are masterpieces of aquatic engineering, you see. Every curve, every feature serves a purpose. Their shape is called fusiform, like a torpedo. This allows them to glide through water with minimal effort and remarkable speed. Water is much denser than air, after all. So a streamlined form is absolutely vital. It cuts down on resistance, on drag, helping them chase prey or escape danger. Their tails are their engines, powerful and true. Unlike fish, which move tails side to side, dolphins and orcas move theirs up and down. This is a relic of their land-dwelling past. Mammals running on land flex their spines up and down to lengthen their stride. This motion was adapted for swimming. The horizontal flukes provide immense thrust, launching them high into the air sometimes, a truly breathtaking sight to behold. Their flippers, once forelegs, are now for steering and for balance as they navigate the blue. Inside those flippers, bones tell a story. They have a similar structure to a human hand, 5 finger-like bones modified and fused, a clear sign of their terrestrial origins. Living in the ocean presents unique challenges. Light does not travel far in deep water, so vision, while useful, is not always enough. Dolphins and orcas developed another sense, a kind of natural sonar called echolocation. They produce clicks, high-frequency sounds. These sounds travel through the water. They bounce off objects like fish or rocks. The echoes return, painting a sound picture, a detailed map of their surroundings. This echolocation is incredibly precise. A dolphin can find a tiny fish in murky water. It can tell the size, shape, and texture of an object, all from the returning echoes it perceives. The melon, a fatty organ in their forehead, helps to focus these sound beams. Their lower jaw, filled with fat too, receives the echoes and transmits them to their highly specialized inner ears. It is a world perceived through sound. Breathing is also a finely tuned process. They are mammals, so they need oxygen from air. They cannot breathe water like fish do, so they must come to the surface regularly. But they are masters of holding their breath. Their bodies are adapted to use oxygen efficiently. Section 5. The point of no return. Why land is a lost world. Once adapted so perfectly to the sea, dolphins and orcas crossed an invisible line, a line marking the point of no return to land. Their bodies are now so specialized for water that life on solid ground is impossible. Their streamlined shape, so graceful in water, would be a burden on the shore. They have no legs to support their weight. Their massive bodies would be crushed by the relentless pull of gravity. Imagine a dolphin or orca stranded on a beach. It is a tragic and often fatal event. Without the buoyancy of water to support them, their own weight presses down on their organs, making it difficult, then impossible, to breathe. Their lungs are designed for quick air exchange at the surface through their blowhole, not for the sustained effort of breathing on land. Their powerful tails and flukes are useless for movement across sand or rocks. Their skin, so sleek and smooth in the ocean, would quickly dry out under the sun. It lacks the protection land mammals have against dehydration and solar radiation. Section 6. A shore leave fantasy, imagining the impossible return. Let us indulge in a little fantasy. What if a dolphin decided to visit the land? Perhaps it heard stories from ancient ancestors. The land is lovely, a whisper in its genes. It approaches the shore with great excitement. Then, with a mighty heave of its tail, it launches itself onto the sandy beach. Thump! Gravity greets it like a rude shot. This is heavier than I expected, it might think. Movement becomes an immediate, awkward struggle. It tries to wriggle forward like a giant slug. Its powerful flukes slap uselessly on the sand. Its flippers paddle feebly, offering no purchase. Progress is rather slow, it would observe. Passers-by, if any, would be quite astonished. A dolphin trying to crawl towards the ice cream van. It spots a crab scuttling nearby. Aha, lunch, it thinks, forgetting its limitations. But how to catch it without watery speed? Its echolocation just buzzes confusingly in the air. The sun beats down, a novelty at first. Quite warm here, it might muse. Then, actually rather too warm. Its skin starts to feel tight and dry. A dip would be nice. It yearns for the cool sea. Section 7. Guardians of the deep, fragile giants in a changing ocean. Their perfect adaptation to the ocean, while a marvel, also brings vulnerabilities. Dolphins and orcas are so attuned to their world that changes to that world can affect them deeply. They are like finely crafted instruments, sensitive to the slightest shift in conditions. Pollution is a major threat they face. Chemicals and plastics accumulate in the ocean. These toxins can build up in their bodies, affecting their health and their ability to reproduce. Climate change is another growing concern. Warming seas can alter fish populations, the very prey that dolphins and orcas depend on. Some fish may move to cooler waters, leaving these marine mammals with less food. Changes in water temperature can also affect their migration patterns and breeding grounds. The delicate balance of their ecosystem is disturbed. Their specialization makes it hard to adapt quickly to such widespread and rapid environmental shifts. Noise pollution from ships and industry can interfere with their echolocation and their ability to communicate with each other. Imagine trying to talk in a very loud room. It makes hunting and navigating much harder. Overfishing by humans reduces their food supply. Entanglement in fishing gear is a tragic danger, leading to injury or even drowning. These magnificent creatures, so powerful in their realm, are surprisingly fragile in the face of human impact. Their survival is linked directly to ocean health. As apex predators, orcas play a vital role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. Dolphins, too, are important parts of the food web. Protecting them means protecting the entire ocean. Their fate is a mirror reflecting our own. Our stewardship of this blue planet, their story of commitment to the sea, now includes a chapter on facing new challenges. Section 8. Echoes of Evolution, the lasting legacy of the sea. The evolutionary journey of dolphins and orcas is a profound lesson etched in time. It speaks of adaptation, of specialization, and of paths once taken that cannot be untrodden. Their ancestors made a choice millions of years ago to leave the land, to embrace the water. This choice reshaped their bodies, their senses, their very way of being in the world. They became creatures of the ocean entirely, a commitment sealed by eons of change. This transformation is a one-way street. Evolution does not often reverse its major steps, especially when adaptations are so complete. The loss of legs, the blowhole, the flukes. These are not features easily undone or repurposed for a return to a terrestrial existence. They are a testament to the power of natural selection, shaping life to fit its environment perfectly, but also highlighting the risks of over-specialization when that environment itself begins to change. The story of these marine mammals inspires awe, a sense of wonder at life's incredible diversity and its capacity for reinvention, from four-legged walkers to sleek swimmers. It is a narrative of resilience and beauty. but it also carries a message of responsibility. These creatures, so perfectly suited to their home, now depend on us to protect that home. The oceans face unprecedented pressures, and their inhabitants feel the consequences keenly. Preserving their ocean habitat is paramount. It's not just about saving individual species, it is about safeguarding entire ecosystems. Complex webs of life, developed over millennia. Dolphins and orcas are ambassadors of this world.